accidentally clicked on the galaxy map. Okay, so we're about to continue the journey to the Star Forge. We're going to Tatooine, but first I gotta do my usual stick of talking to my party members.
How can I help?
Bastila wishes to talk to me. Why?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar.
Uh-oh. My progress, eh?
I've seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions. I'm afraid you are on the path that leads to the dark side. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand.
What are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
I don't know.
Neither do I, and I hope I never do. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
What do you mean? What is required?
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Yes, what's on your mind?
We didn't end the last discussion pretty well.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Why don't you return to the front lines then?
Because this is more important. This may really finally make a difference. I suppose even if I can't figure out everything that's going on, I still want to help if I can. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
You sure have.
Well, I guess I should be at least a little pleased that I haven't lost my touch. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Only if you agree to work with me for once.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
It would be best for the game if you accept his apology no matter what side you're on. Just putting that out there.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
How may I be of assistance? What is it you...
What is Juhani thinking?
I have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me. We Cathar do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Tatooine I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
It must have been difficult, I guess.
Yes, it was. I find it difficult to speak of those things. I do not want to live that way ever again. And here, it seems different. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
Jamin523, why? Question mark. Why as in why I should accept Karth's apology, or what are you talking about? I just gotta make sure. You can try counting on one of the others, you know.
I feel that I could count on any of you. But you are the one who drew me
Why
back
is it
from
best
the
to
dark
accept his
side.
apologies?
It is to you that I
Give me
feel
one
a
second.
debt, and I shall make it up to you.
Well, that's good.
How may I be... What? Of course.
It's best to accept the apology, because if you don't, it just ends the character relationship you have with Karth. Just left it at that. If you're going for the romance option, it would be best to accept this apology regardless of what side you're on. I'm going to try to do that. I've done it with in my previous version with Bastila, so I'm going to do it on this one.
Yeah, what do you want?
Does Candace have any more war stories?
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type.
Hell yeah.
Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
What do you mean?
If a world isn't strong enough to defend itself, it's basically forfeit. But this story is about something a little different. We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
Why?
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on the side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
An asteroid?
Maybe, but maybe not. It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
A ship?
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know?
Nope.
Your choice. Yeah, what?
I think it's best to do more war stories. I'm trying to catch up with my party as best I can.
I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Tell me the story.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail.
Did it work?
Things didn't go as I had planned.
Wah wah.
I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
You were a great warrior, Candace.
Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know?
Any more war stories, question mark?
Your choice. Yeah, what do you...
Yes.
I think I'll tell you a bit about the recent war we had with the Republic. That might be more familiar to you. The one where Jedi Revan beat my people. We started
The
by
Mandalorian
conquering
Wars.
worlds outside the Republic. We did it quietly, so the Republic wouldn't really know what was going on until it was too late. When we finally did hit the Republic worlds, they had no idea we were coming. We came in through 3 invasion corridors in adjacent sectors. Anyone who put up a fight, or wouldn't fight, was crushed. We raised whole worlds trying to provoke the Republic into fighting us. I don't particularly enjoy wiping out worlds for its own sake, but the cowardly tactics the Republic defenders used left us little choice.
What do you mean?
Hiding in the homes of civilians, using families as shields, thinking we would not use appropriate force on their bases inside major cities. They underestimated our resolve, and what measures are acceptable in war. Those who cannot defend themselves should not be around those who can in battle. If annihilating a city is the kind of power it takes to overwhelm a Republic shield device, then that's what we did. Necessary force to destroy all opposition.
Now that's my kind of warfare.
There was no honor in wiping them out like rats. But some of your forces did redeem the Republic in our eyes. Especially later.
You mean when we kicked your tails? Damn, rub salt in the wound, why don't you?
Later, when Revan had joined the war. But we'll get back to that. We've wasted too much time already. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. Yeah, what do you...
Alright, that's it.
Your...
Alright, that's it for the party. Now we're off to Tatooine. We're off. Another vision. We have arrived. Not on Mos Eisley, but Anchorhead. Close enough.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Looked like it was in some kind of cave.
The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
We gotta love all those creatures of Tatooine.
Yes, what's on your mind?
So why does Karth want revenge on Saul so badly?
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
There's gotta be more than that.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I got nothing better to do, so I asked, didn't I?
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
Oof. What happened after that?
I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
What was she like, your wife?
She had courage, and she was stubborn. A little bit like you in that respect.
Huh.
Never talked her out of anything once she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon, to join her.
So what happened to your son?
His name was Dustle, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, that's the story, for what it's worth.
Thank you for telling me.
I've never talked about it before to anyone. Suppose it's time I finally did.
There's a reason why I had to talk to him about it. It's all about timing, guys. Alright, let's bring Bastila and Karth outside. Just for a second.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my money?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
I don't need to pay the fee.
You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. We'll let it go this time.
Thank you.
This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
I'm looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
Older things, antiques, artifacts.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
I suppose. I need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak nek.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa bakon.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Yes, we don't have time for this.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tonki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest.
My mother's condition.
Ti pa do punta krita. Ak ti kondo ona chabachisa wanki.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
Genchopa chawi ti chok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
Chika don mulaka.
She's here.
Wata yuma ka wama hona nek.
I guess we should go see her then.
Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
She may have that Rona. JK. And then we meet person number 2.
Carth Onesi, is that you?
Jordo?
It is you, isn't it? I knew it when I laid eyes on you. You old space dog. How have you been? I thought for sure you'd be fighting on some ship out there.
I was. I crashed.
That's pretty rich. I can't imagine what it would take to keep you on the ground. Must have something to do with your pretty friend here, hey? How do you do, miss?
You're a friend of Carth's, I take it?
Sure am. We joined the militia together back on Telos. That was a lot of years ago, of course.
So what are you doing here, Jordo? Last time I saw you was on, well, Telos, actually.
Yeah, it's a shame about home. Telos still hasn't recovered. The family and I moved on, and I'm working for Zerka now. I didn't see you after... what I mean is, my condolences on your wife. I heard what happened. At least your boy made it through all right.
My boy? You mean Dustle?
Yes, of course. I saw him at my last stop on Korriban. Though he didn't recognize me. You didn't know he was there?
No. Jordo, Dustle's been missing since the attack on Telos. Are you absolutely certain it was him?
Yeah, I'd recognize Dustle anywhere. Positive. He's joined the Sith, Garth.
Oh,
What do you
no.
mean he's joined the Sith?
There's an academy for the Sith on Korriban. He's a student there. I saw him suited up in their outfit and everything. Sorry, I thought you knew.
No, I didn't. Well, thanks for telling me, Jordo.
Sure, no problem. Good to see you again, Carth. Hope everything works out with Dustle.
Dustle is alive. We have to go to the Korriban Academy and find him.
Now, the thing is, in order for this romance option to work, I have to do it as soon as possible. So I plan to do this after we finish Tatooine. We go to Korriban immediately after, do that business, and then we'll head to Manan. I still want to finish Korriban last. At least that's what I want to do. But yeah, we'll go there as soon as possible.
Thank you. I just have to see him. I have to know what happened to him. All this time I thought he was... he must be a man by now.
This is pretty complicated, I know, and it sucks. But this is where I'm at right now. How many times can I level her? 8. I gotta level her up 5 more times. That's just great. It's fine. People come in, people don't. It's all good. So we're here to look for the star map, find Mission's brother, and talk to Basila's mother. Lots of things to do. I try to jam it all into one live stream. To the best of my ability, of course. Yeah, I heard YouTube is like really messed up sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it is what it is. Which is why I should probably remind people that I stream 8 or 9 Central Time. Would have helped if I actually done it before. What shipment? What are you talking about? Did you say Gizka? Great. I'm stuck with vermin on my ship. Why would you want to order Gizka? I wouldn't poison them. I'd rather just give them away. Why, hello, mysterious woman that I just so happened to run across. Definitely didn't stop to say hi or whatever.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing. Nothing left.
Speak, I'm listening.
I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I realize that everyone is out for themselves on Tatooine. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
I wouldn't be able to sell it, though. I'm no hunter.
No. But you looked... I'm sorry, I thought you looked equipped like a hunter. Are you sure you're not going to be getting a license? I mean, you don't look like a farmer, and the only way to be allowed out of Anchorhead is to get a hunting license.
Where would I get a license? What's the cost?
Zerka Corporation sells them out of their office just south of here in the center of Anchorhead. That's where my husband got his. I think they charge 200 credits, but they've been known to make exceptions. Please, no one else will help.
Let's talk about this plate.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
I can't buy it, but I could take it and sell it for you.
I don't know. How could I be sure you would come back? Are you sure you can't buy it? Please.
It's the only choice you have. Trust me.
I guess I don't have much choice in the matter. Here, I'll trust you with it. I'll be here. Please don't take too long. I need the credits. Maybe we can get started again. Maybe.
Yes. I'm definitely gonna sell it. What are you talking about? Step back, fool. I don't like your tone. Helena. Isn't that Vassal's mother's name?
Her mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Just get out of my way. Yeah, that's right. Move along.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick.
I'll take however long I want, understand?
Is there some kind of problem? I'm just doing my job. I don't want any trouble from you.
I think you're my problem. Maybe I should do something about it.
Hey, why are you threatening me? I just repair the crawlers. It's not like I'm packing away the credits. I don't do this. What are you trying to prove?
I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat. You like me and want to give me credits.
The Force is not a thing to be trifled with. Continue to use it frivolously and you may find yourself straying down the dark path.
I suppose I do like you. Here's a few creds. Is there something else?
See, you like me. Nothing more.
All right then. Back to work, I guess.
25 credits, huh? I guess it's better than nothing. Stop your shouting, fool. What's this about?
Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira.
Can I help you?
The
These are
Force
the
is
offices
power.
of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
The Force is used for one thing: to be strong over the weak, to use the weak as our playthings. Obviously. Let's talk about hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need a license anyway?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
Is there no way to get one?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Why pay for gaffy sticks? Why not their heads?
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
I will do this for you.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Back to my other questions.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Yep, that sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
You mean he's dead?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable.
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees.
Uh-huh.
That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Is there a reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Never mind.
Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok jingbang non-kit.
Move aside, I have things to do.
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok jingbang non-kit. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona.
Intelligent or not, the Sand People have killed people.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok jingbang non-kit. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira.
I will deal with the matter as I see fit.
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo Patona, Uba Patu Kochi, Tom Nongbong Shan Nunyang.
A true translation droid, he says. Maybe it's worth checking out at the shop. So now I have a hunting license.
You're back. Please, have you sold the plate I gave you? My children and I are counting on the credits.
I haven't sold it yet.
Please hurry.
I just got the license. Jeez. I have something to sell you. Yes, that will do nicely. That's it. Alright, we got the money.
You're back. Please, have you sold the plate I gave you? My children and I are counting on the credits.
Yes, I have sold the plate.
You have? Did Faza give you a good price? How much did you get for us?
I got a good price. You get nothing.
What? But I trusted you.
See, that's your problem.
How can you stand there and... No. I won't give you the satisfaction.
This is beneath even you, stealing from a helpless woman. How could you?
You have no conscience. That plate was all I had. We're trapped here now. All because of you. Darkness, take you, monster.
It troubles me to see you behaving this way. Such acts can lead to the dark side.
I don't give two shits about that. I can do whatever I want. In fact, I feel like doing some swoop racing. You'll show me some respect, worm. I have some experience. He doesn't give a shit about anything else. Oh, I'm sorry. I have my bike stored on my ship. That's what he really cares about. I don't need to pay the fee. What sort of business do you need help with?
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
Why won't he sign?
That isn't fair! On Terrace you had to give a cut to the Swoop Gang sponsoring you, but at least the rider got the higher share of the winnings.
I'll give him that big shove.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess.
Yep.
Don't know how much longer I'll be around here. But maybe we'll have time for a few races.
Talk to Mata about you.
Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand.
Okay.
Hurry up. All right.
So I gotta prove it to him. I won't be able to do that. At least I can do party selection over here. Why should I bring Candace to talk to Hut about this? Talk about business with Nico. Set me up with the race. We negotiate on the price. You want to let me race for free? Time to beat is 23 seconds. I got this. Oh god, I missed it. No, that's fine. It's like a roll of shit. Oh no. I don't think I can beat it. No, please. Oh. Thank God. Oh, that's my notifications. Alright, take him to Nico?
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now.
Dr. Mata?
Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand. Hurry up. All right.
Fine, I will pay the money. Oh, I think that happens. I think that happens when I'm top of the race, so I'll keep that in mind. I think the time was 23. I'm not really sure. I pray that it's 23. Yes. $22.51. I got this. I got this. Meow. Ah, yes. Yes. Alright, now we'll talk about Nico.
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now.
Bitch, I'm the top. You better talk to me.
I suppose you've got a right to know track business.
Damn
but
straight.
With the times you've been posting.
Why don't you want to deal with Moda?
It's not that I'm not grateful. I mean, it would get me into the pros. I don't have the credits to get in on my own. Not that I care about credits. I just want to race. But the deal with Mata is pretty bad. He'll get most of what I win.
I think you should sign the contract he offered.
Do you now? You might know a good deal, I guess. You sure know your way around the track.
It's simple. Sign, or you'll die on this rock. Maybe soon. Understand?
What? You're threatening me?
Yes.
I suppose I do need a kick in the tail to make up my mind. Maybe it's for the best. I mean, you'd know, right? And all I want is to race. Who cares about the credits? Who cares? Thanks for making things clear. If you don't mind, I think we're done. Goodbye.
The weak serve and the strong profit. That's the way things should be.
Yes. Interesting little dialogue choice right there. Yeah, he's screwed. But what matters is I get paid. He's willing to sign. Now pay up, slug. I think I should ask for more. You'll pay me more, and you'll like it. That's better. Darkside is great for XP and credits. And force abilities.
Muchashak Bakad. Kieno no namapaole Rachikun.
My auto print? Are you serious?
Unga di hotonga kun hungari. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pamule rachikun.
Why not? Scan away.
Tolpa da pongwale kanduna guchuchut. Takum justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Whatever. It's not really gonna go anywhere anyway. Alright. I have to do this. Yes.
Yes?
What?
I don't think these shields are gonna do shit much, but
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
well, I got a reward too. You could walk away, and I'll be willing to let you live. No? Okay. Well, the cost is your life. Look at you draining health. Okay. Mission just shot him like that.
I'm here. Huh? Yes? What?
See, you say these Dark Jedi are easy, which is fine. It kind of depends. I just don't like it when the Dark Jedi force choke me where I'm stunned and taking damage per second. It's really annoying.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as
I love that my shields are still on.
Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
My mother's long dead, if you must know.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized the Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by?
Yes.
Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
You're allowed to get the holocron yourself.
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition. Nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
What about your mother's sickness?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that someone else? I've been distracted by what happened in Paris.
I don't care about your faded glory. I'm not here for story time.
No need to get all confrontational. What are we, sand people? You wouldn't find much fight left in me anyway.
I don't want to fight. I just want money.
Then race for it. By the Force. What do you think an old man like me would have? Take it off. Now leave me to my drinking. I don't think we have much to talk about. Not if I can help. Go on, take a walk.
Good.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want to hear it, you swoop racers. Do you even know what it takes to run an outpost like this? As long as there's flat ground, what do you care?
I'm getting sick of your attitude.
Well, I wouldn't want that now, would I? Just leave me alone.
I will, for a price.
What, are you a beggar? Fine. If it'll get you to leave, take a few creds, but don't expect another handout. Go on, leave me alone. I don't want to have anything more to do with you.
I could force choke you.
Get lost, Spacer.
On our way to the shop. What do you have available in your shop? Let me ask questions about it. What functions have you tested? Good in combat, eh? Is it possible to like both games? Question mark. But anyway, I'm interested in the droid. Let's talk price. Ooh, man, could I convince you to lower it? Desperate to sell. Go lower. You'll lower the price. I deserve it.
I can be pretty convincing when I have to be. That mind trick is something else.
Drop the price or I'll see you dead.
It troubles me to see you behaving this way. Such acts can lead to the dark side.
Fine. 2,500. Yeah, shut up. I don't care.
I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Yeah, both games have their ups and downs, you know. If I had to say, I like both for a reason. While I'm leveling up, I guess I can talk. I like one because it's simple, you know, good versus evil, and you know, you're wandering around the Tatooine, Manon. Manon's my favorite out of all the places. KOTOR 2, I love it simply because of its story elements. It's still doing the good versus evil thing, but it has like a really deeper gray area meaning into it. I just like it like that. Oops. Was she now? Before or after the first game? Alright, we're finally gonna go die in the desert now. Just become nothing but a skeletal remains. After. I really don't see a point, you know, becoming jealous after. But hey, it is what it is. I honestly don't see a point. I'm trouble understanding you, stupid creature.
Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help.
What is it you want, Jawa? Can you help me out here, HK?
Translation. 98% probability that members of the miniature organics tribe are being held by Sand People Master. Doubtless, he wishes assistance.
What about the other 2%?
Translation. 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That may be wishful thinking on my part, Master.
Sure. What do you want me to do? See, that's why I see there's no point for it. Because they've already loved each other and they have a kid, so again, don't see a point of writing that in there, but whatever. I guess it's somewhat interesting of character development, but what do I know? Maybe I'll help. I'll expect payment if I do this, Jawa. I don't want your thanks, I want credits.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
I have proper authorization.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Here it is.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Oh, boy.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you know him, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
What are you talking about?
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough.
Sound like you're planning to kill him.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
What if he has a message for you?
Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies.
Alright, well, I have to go.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Bitch. I'll bring Bassel with me. I need a Jedi, I need another Jedi companion for now.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
So you are.
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. I don't remember you from Plaza's Club. You new to Anchorhead? Could you maybe help me get out of here?
You're Dennis, right? Your wife says hello.
I'll bet she does. She's decided I finally worn out my welcome and she's fixed my droids to do her dirty work.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
And what do you want me to do about it?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know.
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please?
I don't care what side of the fence you're on. We all gotta love HK-47 with his little commentary. I'll help, but I want something in return.
Well, of course, darling. Anything at all.
No. Nothing, one more darling, you'll be sorry. Give me credits, all you got.
Hey, no problem. But it won't be a fortune or anything. I bet the wife has drained our shared accounts. Now, about that help. Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Alright. I think my repair skill is still trash. I don't want to waste any parts. So I'm going to do things manually just like they did last time. Except, the plot twist is, I don't remember what the answers were.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you.
Yeah, 5 parts of repair, fuck that shit. Let's just try to do it manually. Oh, goody. Descriptive number of progression corrupted. To recalibrate, determine the correct progression by describing the previous injury. 4, 14, 11, 14, 31, 14. Number 3. I did it. I remember it wasn't the second one last time. I messed that up. Power cell drain must not exceed total. Different motivators measure the same total energy pool as either 300 small pulses or 180 large pulses. Error. Upper motivator has used 100 small pulses. How many large pulses left in the remaining fraction? I haven't done any math in my head, and I don't want to, but I'm going to guess 120. Jesus Christ. Alright, enter data missing from prime values. 2, 3, 5, 11, 13, 17, 19. It's gotta be 7. Because that's a prime number. Node 1 reports Node 2 failed, Node 2 reports Node 3 failed, Node 3 reports Node 2 failed. 2 of the above are definitely false. Compare logic to identify the only memory node that can be correct. No 2 is reporting accurately. That I do remember. Alright, cool. I did it.
That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. Now, my dear lady, I must see to your reward. Will, earthly delight suffice? Yeah, I suppose not.
No.
You never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Please, take this. I insist.
You'll give me more or you'll regret it.
I love it when the ladies play hard to please.
Oh,
But
gross.
there isn't much more I can do. This is an expensive setback. What else could I give you? I need what I have to repair my droids and get back up and running.
I understand you're confused and have no idea how the heck I solved it. Well, neither did I. And I guess I'll take it out of your hide.
You shouldn't have fixed the droids first then. Rally on my target, boys.
Yeah, well the thing is, your droids are weak as shit, so I don't care. Should've gave me more. I'll be glad to take that thermal detonator. The droid parts will certainly come in handy too. Excuse me.
Who are you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them.
You miners are cowards. A single attack wiped you out. Pathetic.
Nothing in the drop description covers this. Wait. Well, I guess we'll see how you fare. Here they come again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, you will die. That's what I call chain lightning.
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
I've agreed to try and stop the Sand People attacks.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. Glad it's not my job. Yeah, so do we. Ah, the Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway.
Like I care. I just need to get moving. Ow.
Anyone!
Oh no, a woman trapped underneath rough rubble.
Please help! I can't get out!
The
3, 2, 1.
Ready.
I died. Shit. And if I refuse to pay you anything? Perhaps I could persuade you not to do this. Who are you to threaten me? I could be dangerous. You fear me, cower, little piggy. Wish there was an option to kill them anyway, but it's fine.
What?
Maybe I'll deal with them later. Maybe.
I'm here. I'm here. What can I do? What?
Well, I don't think these sand people are tough, but just be on the safe side. Okay. I want to get the chain thing going. Oh, damn. See, it's a good thing I saved. That really just sucked. Die of the heat. Do not want to attack him. You saw that coming. You had no faith in me whatsoever. Ow. Lots of loot. Mostly just sand people clothing and gaffy sticks, but it's fun. And bantha fodder. I'll take that. Oh boy, I can't wait to take care of the chieftain. It's gonna be a thrilling ride, let me just say. At least with the light-sided version, you have a harmless solution, and can skip the battle. I mean, granted, you could still do that, but where's the fun in that?
Master?
Yes?
Acknowledgement.
Okay, I think I got all the loot, but I need to double check. Alright. Oh, you know what would be better? If we actually equip the clothing. Look very menacing in Sand People clothing. Oh, fuck. I'm worried of the skies. Why are you ambushing me? This is gonna be a real bitch. Or maybe not. I do know that the ones who ambush you are like hard as shit. Maybe it's in the other area, I don't know. Ways around the poison gas very easily. How do you do, my fellow Sand People warrior? There are witnesses everywhere. They hate talking, even amongst the... Well, in the game, they say they recognize me through my disguise. You mean to tell me they hate talking in general, even in their own tribe members? That's pretty fucked up. Yo, what's up, pussy? I think there's like one more Tusken Raider out there, but I'm not gonna go out there and search the desert for that shit. Okay, so I want to save here. I'm gonna try the strategy of going to the leader and then killing him in an ambush.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
Quickly, tell him we're not a threat.
Translation. Result. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders.
Say we want peace.
Translation. Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
Play along for now. It's fine. Alright.
Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
Tell him to surrender or face death.
Protocol. While I enjoy the prospect, Master, are you certain that is wise? He will not react favorably.
You have my orders. Do as I say.
Translation. Translation. The results were predictable. He says we have tainted this place by being here and have insulted his leadership. Translation. And something about your parentage and a grub worm, but he won't repeat it. Prepare for battle, Master.
This is probably not going to work, but I will do what I can.
What?
Oh, I succeed in choking him. Huh, that was easy. I thought he was going to kill me instantly with his poison gappy stick. But I'll take it.
You can't bear.
Got the map, very important. Chieftain's gappy stick. The best part is, I can take their stuff. Since I know they're gonna kill me anyway, might as well take their stuff. They're all weak. Hello, peanut butter. Also, more gaffy sticks for me. I wish I was strong enough by myself. I would just use the choke option, disengage the battle, and just watch them die. Oh, Jesus. I forgot. You're everywhere. Enclave. No healing for you.
What can I do?
I'm a trap.
You shall fall.
Not even your chieftain could kill me. What hope do you all have? Go to Anchorhead. They're too busy fighting the operative turrets.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Zerka Corporation. There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Bullshit.
So, you're here to save me, right? I'm sure you'll get a huge reward. Yes, indeed. Mission always said some people would pay to find me.
Uh-huh. You know Mission? Who are you? And I say this with sarcasm because I know exactly who this dude is.
My name is Griff. You know her? Are you from Zerka Corporation? Please, tell me what's going on here.
She's on Tatooine with me.
I'm her brother. She's alive? I can't believe it. When I heard about Taurus, I thought the worst.
Boy.
Come on, take me to her. Get me out of here.
Run to Anchorhead. They're too busy fighting me to operate the turrets.
What? No speeder escort?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, I should just take what I can get. I sure would like to see Mission, though. She's probably waiting for you on the ship you used to come to Tatooine, right? I think I'll go to the spaceport and see her. She'd like that. Thanks again. Oh, and don't tell Mission I'm coming. I want it to be a surprise when I show up at the spaceport. I can't wait to see the look on her face.
Trustworthy is kind of debatable. He's harmless, but he is a fool. Oh god. What use do they have for Republic credits? Not only that they live in a planet of HUD space, but we're like natives here, so don't understand what use they could have for currency other than collecting them, I guess. Nah, you know what the worst is? I really don't like sand. It's rough, it's irritating, it gets all over you. Take that as you will. No, disengage. I want to watch him die. Yes. Bantha spotted that I don't give a shit about because I already got one. Well, I killed them. I killed them all. And not just the men, but the women and the children too. They were animals, and I slaughtered them like animals. Oh shit. Yes. Finally leveled up. It took me forever to get where I am now. It does force focus too. Good to know. The horror. The horror. More gaffy sticks I can collect, the more money I can get. And we got, and as we all know, we gotta fill these deep pockets. I may or may not have stolen that reference from two Super Best Friends, but I don't care. Wow, we finally got to the Eastern Dune Sea thanks to the map.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
No, don't do it. Oh no. Something like that. I'm looking for a star map. It may be in the dragon lair. Why do you want to help? Give me more information on how it can help. How do we lead the banthas here? What aren't you telling me? Get more sand people. I've dealt with their kind before. Why am I doing most of the legwork?
tungking ba nunutek. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun.
Respect. Respect. I have your father, man.
Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Dong batukashmak talea.
I'll see what I can do.
Unda di hodonga kun hangami. Muchashak bakat. Kiye no namapaule.
Banthas, get him. I must slay you. Run. Run. Run far away. Oh, good. Cower in fear. I was about to say.
The Force fights with me.
There was a point where I was like, how am I lightning the other guy? But not the other one that's like so close.
Achuta. Wonga could be Achuta. Wonga could be stood. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Dong batukashmak talea.
Jedabadawana ni dibobo.
Une podo. Rananu prata donko shirkasha. Tum apike.
It's a mean one. Ooh, got him.
Itanandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nadektek. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nununya.
I want more. You will give me all of it.
Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun.
This betrayal is beneath you. Do not let your greed draw you to the dark side.
Muchashak bakat. Kiye no namapaule. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Dong batukashmak talea.
It's funny you say that. I also did my first time playing this, just to see what happened. I knew it was going to happen, but I just wanted to see it. But anyway, you're not going to give me what you got, then I'll cut you down. I'm sick and tired of everyone making me do shit.
Preparing blasters, Master. This should be fun.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Should have given me what you have earned, worm. You call yourself a hunter, but you're nothing but a worm. crystals. Stop.
Statement. I believe there can be little doubt that we have found the star map you were seeking. I am surprised it is still working after all this time.
I do not think it is mere chance that we have found the star map here, in the lair of a great dragon. The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The great dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, only to be enslaved by it. Come, we should leave this place. There's nothing else for us here.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Everything seems to be progressing smoothly. Fuck. Are you kidding me?
Yes?
Like, all the way back there. Alright. Well, it's fine. I'll just look up stuff on my phone, I guess, while I wait. Don't worry, I have my eyes on the monitor. Ho hum. It happens. Alright, so we'll return the holocron, get paid, or you know what, actually, let's do this, so that way we can trigger this moment.
Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus, sis, just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
That and, you look good, sis. Like you're doing well. Financially, I mean. Say, you think you could spare me a few credits to get back on my feet? Do you?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this.
Oh boy.
Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis
Nope.
was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time.
Well, now what? Is there any kind of reward for rescuing you? You said so.
You're kidding, right? Look at me. Do I look like I've got any reward for you? You may have saved my life,
That's what I
but
thought.
I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know?
Forget it. You're nothing but a deadbeat.
Huh. I guess you've been talking to Lena, too.
Yep.
That's okay. I'll figure out a way to get by without your credits. I always do. Besides, I've already got a job lined up for me. Greta, the manager over at the Zerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. Yeah, I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
Alright, so we triggered that thing. Now, we can get paid and do a little side mission. In fact, HK, you're gone. Mission, come back.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
I have gaffy sticks.
I see that, but do you have the all-important Chieftain's Gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us.
Just the regular ones for now.
Then I'll take those off your hands, but the real prize is still out there. I see that.
Here's the Chieftain's one.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zerka Corporation thanks you.
You want to give me an additional reward.
And I wouldn't want you to leave without this additional reward. Yes, of course I wouldn't.
Yes.
Zerka may be a corrupt organization, but that does not justify us using the Force for personal gain.
Yes, it does. I got more money. I think pretty much I got my money back for paying for HK.
Greetings again.
Okay.
Farewell.
Ah, just the person I was hoping to see.
Save it, Griff. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you're still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you can help me with this anyway. It's more of a job for your friend here.
Come on, Griff. Get to the point.
As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder. It's the primary ingredient in Teresian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taris is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian ale has become somewhat scarce and very, very valuable. Luckily, I know the secret recipe.
So you want to open a bar.
I know this guy. He's with the Exchange. Now, if I give him a small sample of Teresian ale, he says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch. And now that Taris is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on one of those tack glands, I'll make it worth your while.
Griff, are you blind? Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi? We're out here trying to save the galaxy. We can't waste time on this.
Please, you have to help me. I promised this guy from the Exchange a sample of Teresian ale. If I don't come through for him, he's gonna break my legs. Or worse.
That's what you get for dealing with the Exchange.
Come on, Mission. I'm your brother. I'm family. You can't turn your back on me.
Forget it, Griff. I'm not falling for that line again. You'll have to find your own way out of this mess.
You bring me a single tack gland, and you not only save my life, but you get a piece of this great business opportunity. I mean, you can't pass this up. Think about it, and you'll see I'm right. You're back. I knew you'd come through for me.
I have the tack gland. Take it, you bum. Actually, I'm not giving you it until I see some credits.
Sorry, like I said before, I don't have any credits on me, and Greta won't lend me any. It's like he doesn't trust me to pay him back or something. But you come through on this, and I promise you'll get a huge payday down the road. 3,000 credits. How's that sound?
Fine, take it.
Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Teresian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No more cons, no more scams, no more schemes. That's all I ask.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Teresian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up to you, Mission. Just wait, you'll see. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Teresian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, at least 20 times your investment.
You already promised me a few thousand credits.
Hey, don't worry. You'll get your credits as soon as we start mass-producing that Teresian ale. I just wanted to know if you were interested in an even bigger payoff.
Fine.
Wise move. I can see you really understand how business works. Now, when you see your chance, you jump at it, huh? That's my motto. I better get started on brewing that ale. Meet me back here later, and I'll have a down payment on what I owe you.
When you see an opportunity, you jump at it. That's your motto. And look where it's gotten you. Alright, so I'm going to deal some business with Basila's mother, and then I'm going to come back. Mission, what the fuck? I fucking hate this shit.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit.
Do you really need the holocron?
Perhaps not. I can remember my father well enough. But I ask you, why should she have it?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
Sounds like you've already made up your mind.
You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous.
It can be dangerous.
I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order.
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone. Especially not
I think I hit the wrong option.
You, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but...
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Bastard. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastard. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before I
know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Oh, you said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words.
Well, shit.
You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
I'm just gonna pretend I did the other thing. But you get the idea.
So could her father. That doesn't mean she doesn't need help now and again.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. That's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Rastala. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
You don't really get light side points for it. I did say the right Man, I should have gone with the bottom one, man. That's stupid.
How can I help?
So, you feel better now?
Yes. That brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn.
That's dumb, like the way you word that, and yet it still comes up with the same outcome. That's it. You have a lot of things on your mind. Speak them or go.
How can I help?
Why did the council send me with you on this mission of all people?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
No. I just don't trust the council and their motives, that's all.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the council to test my own abilities.
I have a feeling there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the council explained, sending a master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I'm still not convinced.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the council. Your destiny will come when it's appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Well, let's get back to the mission.
Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
Ki mulira kung king. Tong hitwama ak inkotune.
I don't like the sound of this.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inkotune chuna mulira.
I'm not surprised. Anything else?
Chiwak aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga tong hitwama ji human ak inkotune.
You mean he's gone?
Topa na oto vokasa. Pampa ki mulira kung king. Just kronki to patslimo. Chi itakanki channa kilikon.
That cheapskate owes me credits.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jikona. Just kronki to patslimo. Chi itakanki channa kilikon. Kimba mulira tuanaji.
Damn it, Griff. Won't you ever learn? How can my own flesh and blood be so stupid?
Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga.
Well, he somewhat learned his lesson. At least I hope.
Hey there. What can I do for you? I want to thank you for helping me with Griff. You did everything you could for my brother. More than most people would have. I know it might look like it didn't make any difference in the end. Griff's in debt and on the run like usual. But at least I know we tried to help him.
If I ever see your brother again, he's a dead man.
Can't say I blame you, but I'll be honest. I doubt you'll ever see Griff again. I don't even know if I'll ever see him again. Like all good con men, he knows how to disappear. My brother is what he is, but I've learned to deal with that. I'll never forget that he looked after me when I was just a kid, but I don't feel like I owe him anything anymore.
So, you're okay?
I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not going to dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need?
That's good to know.
Okay, have it your way.
Alright, so normally I would actually call this a part right here, but I'm going to spend another hour or so doing a quest on Korriban. I have to do the Dust Owl quest immediately. Makes me mad I have to do this because I want to do it last, but there's something I can really do. Yep, I gotta help Karth's son, even though I don't want to.
Calo Nord is dead. Lord Malak, he has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Oh. God damn. A little bit more ruthless than that. What's Cat Lady's side quest? The person from her past hunting her down.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Yes. Where do I have to go to trigger that side quest? Or are you talking about something else?
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Reverend Malak. There are some who believe Korriban is the birthplace of the Sith. This planet is an evil place. There are secrets here best left uncovered.
Looks like it was in a cave. Another one that looked like in some sort of cave.
During the vision, I felt cold and trapped, almost as if I was buried alive. It felt like we were in some kind of tomb. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Nope, the Sith would recognize you here.
Maybe you're right. Most of the Dark Jedi would only know me by name, but there are a few among them who might recognize my face. For the safety of our mission, I must remain on the Ebon Hawk while we are on this planet.
That's cool and all, but you would think the Sith would recognize you on Terrace. Probably not, but whatever. To trigger it, just talk to her. I think it's to the point where she mentions her parents. I usually trigger it on Manan. I don't know if it works on any other planet.
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking...
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin Coatress?
Jolie? Jolie Pinto? Why, you old freak. Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Yeah. I'll just bet. Damn, old man, you look exactly the same as the last time I saw you. You pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
I love the friendly banter they have against each other. We should probably get going.
Yes, yes, right you are. Sorry, Davin, but duty calls. Maybe I'll run into you again soon.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you've heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
That's preposterous.
I know. Laura is beside herself, as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them. I'm sure Sunray would appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Sure.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along.
We'll check into it when we're on Manan.
I'd appreciate that. Sunry's an old friend. I'd hate to see him hurt.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to Alora if you see her.
I will. Be safe, old friend.
Which part of Manan? On the docks, as soon as you're getting off the ship. If he's not showing up, either you still have a lot of talking with Juhani to do. Yeah, I'm no Jedi.
Inkin kuno bamulira chitkun, takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu aithaudonga, chibedwana nipobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia.
So I imagine.
Kuya mi juz kachita, naipatoga ya fulki, kukula jiti. Ui, itanadana yitya.
I swear to God, everyone wants to rob me of my money. You don't need to collect the fee.
Kuya mi juz kachita, naipatoga ya fulki, kukula jiti.
I'll be on my way.
Mucha shak pangpa.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Watawama mulira, kinkunjope shak. No ba muliraji.
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. The lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith, and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Nope.
Of course, Shaldan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Donipudu.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi, you're looking to get into the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Well, if you can't think of anything cruel, you really shouldn't be out here, young man, should you?
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
Why are you asking me?
Please, tell him to let us go, I beg you. Silence. Why not ask you? I'm rather exhausted from dealing with hopefuls like these. I can barely think straight. Besides, I find it fun. Come now, a decision, please.
Kill them. I don't care.
My thoughts exactly. How lovely to encounter someone with such an agreeable disposition.
Maybe humiliation would be also a thing. I would just strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. That would have been hilarious to see.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Great. Just what we needed. Some punks to come steal our lunch credits.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Smart-mouthed newcomers to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lasho.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that?
That's a lot of responsibility for simple scum like you. I mean, I've seen better Sith.
How precocious. I think this one tried to make a joke, don't you?
I didn't think it was funny.
Neither did I. A brave face, perhaps, but I'm more interested in being amused at the moment, I think. What do you say? Amuse us, make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Be careful, you might be heading for more trouble than you can handle. Just saying.
What?
I think someone just stood up to you, Lasho.
Shut up, fool, unless you want to be next.
Yeah? Anytime.
Stop it. This is boring. Let's just go back to the academy.
Fine, we'll go. As for you, I'll find you later. Trust me on that.
Yeah. Bold words from a novice Sith. I can't take you seriously. Your power levels are nothing. You pathetic. I guess I gotta do this side quest, but later. Yep, Yabahawk is my ship. Yeah, I'm no smuggler, if that's what you're implying. What business is of yours? The Yabahawk is mine now. I could look into it. We're carrying drugs on our ship. Wow, look at these people. What are you doing?
Seems like not much to do to be worthy of anything. How long you been up to it, boy?
Many days. Who put you up to this?
Is there something specific you wanted?
You, Mikkel.
And what if I am?
Why are you making those men stand over there?
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, it is. I wonder which one will be the last standing. Should I tell him then that his hopes are in vain, do you think?
Oh, what a sweet guy. He should get the Sith Congeniality Medal.
Why not just shoot them where they stand? It would at least be more direct.
True.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
You talked to Meckel? Have I proved my worth? Did he say anything?
Nope.
No. Please. I cannot.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Actually, not yet. He said your final test is to attack that guard.
One really has to wonder if all Sith start off this gullible.
Yeah. I guess he wasn't meant to be Sith.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
You will let me inside.
I have been conditioned to resist mental persuasion, citizen. Please, do not attempt that again.
Hey, I tried. What's this medallion you mentioned?
It is the device given to one who has been accepted into the Academy, but has not yet proved their worth as a student. If one of the Sith decides you are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Yuthura Ban, who I believe is in the cantina. It is she who decides which hopefuls enter the Academy.
I'll be going then.
On your way, citizen.
Well, well, well.
Hey, what's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the Academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
Are you sure you want to die? Do you really want to fuck with me?
That's pretty funny. Why should we be scared of you?
Because I'm not a snot-nosed punk who's biting off more than he can chew.
This one doesn't look like a pushover, you know. Maybe we should reconsider.
Yeah, okay. You just keep out of our way next time.
I prefer to make them cower in fear.
Once you become a Sith, you can do anything. You can feel the power coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me. Please. You're...
Oh, good. My shit froze. Yes, run like cowards. Give it a moment. I don't know why this happens. I can understand if I clicked outside of the window, but that's not the case. It just happens randomly.
Jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? Let's just see.
So, no.
See? I have the power to do anything.
Pudu, Tony Rama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
Sniveling fool. You would ever belong beside me in the Academy. I'd rather kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I have an audience. Look, Jedi, just keep walking. Unless you want some of the same.
Do what you want. Has nothing to do with me.
Oh, yeah? Well, I just decided that Jedi make much better sport than anyone else here. Oh, this should be entertaining.
You don't want to make me mad. I'm powerful. You Sith students are nothing but roaches.
Hey, you've got one of the medallions.
So what does that mean?
What does that mean? It means that you've been accepted into the Academy. Didn't the Sith who gave you that tell you? Got any advice for someone who's trying to be worthy of admittance?
Let's just say I didn't get this in the normal way.
Oh, so there's some secret to it after all. I knew it. Please tell me what I have to do. I'll do anything.
You have to attack one of the Sith for it.
That doesn't really sound so easy. I guess it's to prove how brave you are, right? They won't actually kill you. I guess I'll have to find out.
Hey, you've got one of the medallions. You've been
I won't speak to you, Jolie. We'll talk. Probably never. But in my other playthroughs, another time.
You have a medallion.
So what does that mean?
Why would you ask that? The Sith who gave you that must have mentioned it represented your acceptance. All you have to do is bring it to your Thuraban at the cantina, and you're in.
Mike, do you have any advice for me? How did you obtain it?
Oh yeah, I know. But I don't want to miss any, even the smallest XP helps. Let's just say I didn't get the medallion the normal way.
So there is a secret to it.
I knew there had to be.
Would you tell me what it is? I'll do anything to know.
You have to attack one of the Sith for it, of course.
Oh, I'm not much of a combatant, but I guess you have to be brave if you're going to get into the Sith, right? I'll have to think about it.
Oh, trust me, they'll never attack you back.
Can you not see that I am busy, human? Ah, I see you have a medallion. Where did you get it?
It was given to me.
Oh, by one of the others, no doubt.
Yeah.
You do seem a fit candidate for the Academy, though there is something odd about you. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
Honestly, they did, but only very little.
As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us? For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
Yes, it does. I really, really wish to become a Sith.
Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping for. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They're my slaves. Don't worry about them.
My hearing's not so good. I'm just pleased my nice master doesn't beat me so much anymore. Yes, sir.
There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the Academy?
It's really weird that they would accept your companions. I mean, I guess it's good to have some people accompany you, but I don't know. Let's go.
Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy awaits you.
Would have been interesting if you took on the whole Academy by yourself. And I mean the trials, not the Sith students.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
I met this one in the colony. Unworthy, if you ask me.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
Yeah, I noticed that. He's probably have other things to do. I'm not really too worried about it. I'd killed too many Sith to have preconceptions about them.
Most impressive, if it is true. Those who were too weak to stand against you deserve their fate.
Yeah.
So expect no retribution from us. There is much you can learn from the Sith, and we from you. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
Yeah, I'm ready to learn more.
And so shall it be. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again. If you survive, my pupil, Euthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
Ooh, boy.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
On the dark side route, yes, I have. I found ways to kill them all. Whether it be by my own hand or their own stupidity.
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it?
Do I have a choice?
Not really.
That's what I thought.
Oh, don't worry. What I have in mind will benefit us both. You can be sure of that. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you to the Valley of the Dark Lords, to the tomb of Nagasado, to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
What's so important about this tomb?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
You don't say. Well, the Master loves tombs, don't you, Master?
Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
You're talking about the whole Academy. On the dark side route, no. On the light side route, yes. You want me to kill Master Uthar?
Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it. It is a very simple matter.
Very well, I agree. Now, to the people at home, you don't see this because I don't have a webcam, but I have my fingers crossed right now.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
Alright.
You have had an excellent start. Go, gain more prestige.
An excellent start? I barely did anything. So before we go talk to Dustle, I do want to say that I am going to redeem Dustle.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
Do I gain, like, a little prestige for not doing anything? Is that what they're telling me? Whatever. I have something to tell you about Euthura.
Oh? What is my apprentice up to now?
She wants me to help her kill you in the final trial.
I see. It is good that you have come to me with this information, young one. It is a bit ironic that Euthura has begun her plotting. I have been aware of her growing ambitions for some time, and had in fact already decided to remove her. Normally, the one who gains the most prestige would engage in a final trial. 2 of the students would fight. This time, it will be Euthura who battles, though she does not yet know it. Perhaps it will be you who combats her. Yes, perhaps so. This is what you can do. Give this pad to Adrenus. He will put some poison in her bath. This will weaken Euthura for that final test, making her an easy target. Rather generous of me, don't you think?
This should be interesting.
For coming to me with this information and betraying your foolish trainer, I feel you are worthy of prestige, young one. Go now. You have not yet impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
I'll be on my way then.
Very well. You have impressed me. Definitely a good start.
I don't know if you saw my previous playthrough, but I betrayed them both, but I sided with Euthura in the end. Euthura still lived. Thought it was interesting to betray them both. Speaking of, I'm gonna betray her completely and have her poisoned at the same time. Alright. Well, that's done. Now I gotta go all the way back to Euthura.
I understand you have impressed Master Uthar at least a little. That is good. Were I you, I would not get too excited just yet. You still have plenty left to do.
I can imagine. Let's talk about Uthar.
What? What's happened? Our plan is still intact, I hope.
He plans to have me fight you in the test.
Ah, how very clever of him. Normally you would face some other student in the tomb, preferably one of the failed ones. Obviously Uthar has decided to get rid of me. But why? Did you say something to him?
Nope.
Then how could he suspect? Unless one of the others... Never mind. It is not important now. In the end, it works out better that it is only the 2 of us in the tomb with him. So long as we refuse to fight. Is there anything else I should know?
Nope.
Good. I'm not about to rest on my laurels, however. Here, this pass card will allow you access to Uthar's quarters. It's at the far end of the passages with the other quarters. Take this device as well, and put it inside his cot. No one should see you do it. Then Uthar will be too weak to stand up against us. Don't even think of failing me. You and I are too far into this now to back out.
There are multiple ways you can do this outcome. You could poison them both, side with Euthura in the end, or kill them both. What I plan to do is side with Master Uthar and not poison him.
On it. Done.
The only reason I came in here was to get that data pad from that chest. Why, hello.
You take a wrong turn somewhere?
Dustin, is that you?
Oh, lovely. It's Father. Figures you'd show up after all this time. How did you manage to get inside the academy?
Through the front doors.
Cute. I wonder how interested Master Uthar would be to know just who he has in his whip. Unless you've switched sides, Father. But I doubt that. Just why are you here, Father? Not for me, I hope. Couldn't you have gotten yourself blown up on some ship and spared us this reunion?
Dustin, what are you talking about? I thought you were dead.
Too bad you didn't still think that. Or did you really think I'd be happy to see you? Look, everyone, it's Father, come to rescue me at long last. Sure, he may have left Mother and I to die on Telos, but that doesn't matter.
No, I didn't abandon you. The task force just arrived too late. Telos was in ruins, and your mother... I held her, but I looked for you. I swear I looked everywhere.
Ah, save it. You abandoned us long before. We were alone all during the wars, and even once you came back, you still didn't stay.
I didn't have a choice. I was needed
Yeah? Well, you were needed at home, too. You were needed when the bombing started, and I got captured. You know what? It doesn't matter. Not anymore. I have a new family now, a family that cares about me. I don't need you.
The Sith? You can't mean that. No, the Sith killed your mother. The Sith destroyed Telos.
So? You're the soldier, Father. How many mothers have you killed?
No, you've been brainwashed. The son I knew would never...
You never knew me. You weren't even there to know me, so don't presume to tell me what I would or wouldn't do.
I don't know what's been done to you, but you are coming with me out of here, now.
Touch me, old man, and I'll kill you. Get out! Get out of here before I tell the Sith that you're here.
Orcs or Dorks? Yes, I have. I went to one of his Tekken tournaments. It took him a while. It took him a while to realize it was me, and as we were playing, he quit. So yeah. Revan, why not take on the whole academy? I've already done that in my previous playthrough. Number one, I wanted to show the other outcome, and number two, I may need an army to back me up. Just a little bit hypothetical speaking. Calm down, Dustle. Karth is only trying to protect you.
I don't need his protection, not anymore. The Sith give me everything I need.
You can't mean that. The Sith are... they're evil. They're the dark side. They took me away from you and your mother. They're what took you from me.
No, they are not evil. They're not. The dark side is superior. And you were at war long before they came along.
The Sith war to conquer, to rule the helpless. I went to war for you, Dustle, for your freedom, your future.
I don't believe you.
If I failed you, son, then
Precisely.
It's my failure. Please don't add to it by becoming part of something evil.
Prove it. Prove that the Sith are so evil, and I'll think about it.
You know, it's funny you say that. How about this notepad? Did you know someone named Celine?
Celine? She's the one who convinced me to come to the academy with her. Why? Where did you get this?
Look at it. It belongs to Master Uthar, doesn't it?
Yes, it's his, but he told me he said that she'd been lost on a mission in the valley. This says that they...
killed her because she was hindering your progress. Superiority at any cost, Dustle. There's your evil. Or can you live with that?
No, I can't. I had no idea. They lied to me.
Well, there's the
you
son,
little bitch.
I remember. Now, will you leave here?
No. You go do whatever you have to, Father. I have some other friends here. I have to warn them what's going on. And maybe I can, look around here and find out some more information. From the inside. Something that might help you.
I don't suppose there's any way I could talk you out of that, is there? I mean, you're not gonna do anything halfway. Sounds familiar.
I guess it does.
I'm proud of you, Dustle. You aren't hanging on to a lie after you see it for what it is. Not everyone could do that.
Maybe after this is all over we can... talk. I'm still not sure about us, but I'll listen. Maybe we can get back to where we should have been.
Well, I'd like that.
I'll go back to Telos when this is over. You can find me there. Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, son. Good luck.
I can make up for those light side points.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Think you'll see Dustil again?
I think so. If he's anything like he used to be, Dustil hates to be tricked. There's no way he'll let the Sith trick him again. As for whether or not he'll be my son again, I don't know. He's so full of anger and hate. I wasn't expecting him to be like this. Well, maybe we can work it out. I hope so. I guess I'll have to wait and see. Thanks, by the way, for all your help.
Yep. Now, if you were a male, you could have done the dark route. Obviously. But if you're a female and want romance with Karth, you have to redeem his son. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. I guess I can do some party talking, and then after that, I will call it a part, and the next part, we'll head to Manan.
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. Revan was a genius on the field. Revan abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others would be too fortified to strike, and was willing to make sacrifices in order to advance goals. And in the end, Revan proved too much for us.
Could have won against the whole galaxy.
But it was close. So close. It looked like the entire galaxy was within our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
But you lost.
Yeah, we lost. But there is no shame in it. We lost to the greatest single warrior the Republic has ever known. It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, the Jedi Revan, that you prevailed. His strategies and tactics defeated the best of us. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of his attacks, the tenacity of his defenses, and the subtleties of his plans. He fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Why didn't you retreat, though?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And Revan won. I don't hold a grudge against Revan, and neither do any of my people. It was the greatest moment of my life to be in that battle. If Revan had been a Mandalorian, nothing in the galaxy would have stopped us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know?
Well, bye, Darth Revan. It's good to have chatting with you, as usual.
Your choice. Yeah, what do you want?
Alright, so he's got nothing else to say.
How may I be of a... What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They... all of them were so very... invigorating.
Invigorating, huh?
They were so very alive. So full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
What do you mean?
Those Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting. But to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
I wouldn't call the Jedi gods.
I know that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
What happened?
The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Was it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
It is alright.
No, it is not. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again. How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like? Of course.
Okay.
How can I help? I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
Is that a compliment from you?
Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not. Why must you make this so difficult for me? Can't you just accept a simple compliment?
Nope. I was distracted by the grudging manner in which it was given.
I see. Is there nothing I can do to make it up to you? I would rather we were friends.
I'd like that, I suppose.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Ah. Don't forget edgy, critical, and overly secretive.
Yes, well, there's no need for you to agree so wholeheartedly. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. But maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I just thought I should tell you.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better, but enough soul searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Yes, what's on your mind?
What do you know about Revan and Malak?
To think that I once looked up to these two as the best that humanity had to offer. Now I'd like nothing more than to put a blaster to both their heads. Although I suppose that only Malak is left, isn't he? Turned on his own master. Not that Revan didn't have it coming. Typical for their kind, I guess.
You knew them personally?
No, not personally. They aided the Republic during the Mandalorian Wars. They were heroes. Without them, the Mandalorians would have finished us for certain. In the fleet, we didn't see much of the Jedi. And I only met Malak once, but I was impressed by him. I guess that just shows how much the dark side can change someone.
Do you know why they turned to the dark side?
Nobody does. When they left, after the Mandalorian Wars ended, they were Jedi. When they returned, they were something else.
I bet. And how did they get away with this?
Well, when they returned from wherever they went, they had an entire fleet with them. Nobody knows where they got the ships. They had a lot of them. And as the years have passed, there always seems to be more and more, while our forces dwindle. Did they really get away with it, though? Revan was betrayed by Malak, and Malak hasn't won. In the end, the dark side won't help him.
What do you know about the dark side?
I used to think that it was a fancy name for something that I see every day. Corruption is everywhere, People are greedy and stupid and do horrible things. I'm starting to think it's different for the Jedi, however. That there's this evil watching them, waiting for its chance. I've been watching you. You have this, incredible darkness inside you. Some of the things you do disturb me. It's not just you. It's Bastila as well. She's so intense. And I don't pretend to know much about the Force, but I know evil.
Do you think Bastila and I are evil?
No, of course not. All I'm saying is that when you have so much power, the stakes are higher. I can only imagine the kind of conflict that goes on inside you. Well, neither you nor Bastila are fully trained on how to handle your power. I'm just concerned at what might come.
I didn't know you cared.
Oh, and that's not what I wouldn't want to see you hurt, either of you. I suppose finding the star maps is more important than your training and your safety. I just hope there isn't a price for you to pay.
That's interesting to know. Typically overprotective male.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You seem like you're far away. Is something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing, sorry.
Doesn't seem like nothing.
I told you my wife died 4 years ago. I've just been trying to remember what she looked like. It shouldn't be so difficult. I can remember things about her, things she did, the way she smiled, what her hair smelled like. Our last fight, just not her face. I try and hold it in my head, but it's gone. I know, is that strange? Maybe I shouldn't be talking to you about this.
I mean, you remember the important things about your wife. That's good.
But I should be able to remember her face. It's frustrating. I feel like I'm losing her. It must look really strange for me to be obsessing like this still. You must think I'm incredibly stupid.
No, but I doubt your wife would want you to do this to yourself.
Well, I suppose you're probably right, but I have to do it anyway. The only thing that's kept me going since she died has been the need to find Saul and kill him. It's better to think about that than anything else. If I can do that, then maybe I can let her go. Let it all go. If we encounter Saul, if we ever have the chance, promise me that I'll be the one to kill him. I have to settle this. I need to.
I wouldn't say that I was cruel to her specifically. Maybe a little friendly banter, you know, the way of her attitude. But everyone else, yeah, at least outside the party, everyone else, they're just a bunch of weaklings. If we get the opportunity, then I say kill him.
Thank you. I guess there's really nothing else to say. Yes, what's on your mind?
Alright.
You got it.
We'll have to leave it at that for now. Alright, this was quite a part. I had to do the extra stuff so we can continue on with the character development with our party. But it's done. I'm going to save. I'm going to call it a part. Next time, we're going to go to Manan. See you later.